Hi guys, let's jump straight into this one. I was quite excited to test the Matek V2 1.3 GHz video receiver, which is a goggle module, but it also comes with a small dock, so if you want to implement it on your ground station, you can do. I'll be comparing it to the ready-made RC receiver, which is what I use on my ground station currently. To make the test a fair one, they're both using the same antenna, which is true RC singularity. They were both around the same height, and they also both had clear line of sight with the aircraft at all times. Okay, so to start with, all looks pretty good. Nice clear picture on both, but I am very close to home at the moment. So let's fast forward to a point where I'm getting a bit further away. Okay, so I'm 1.7 kilometers from home now, and the picture's been clear up until this point, but now we start to see a little bit of breakup on the Matek receiver, which is quite disappointing because this is still quite close to home. As you can see, it just starts to get worse and worse until eventually I actually hit return to home because I am piloting through the goggles with this module. All of this time, the ready-made RC receiver has a perfectly clear picture. Next, I decided to try going out in a different direction just to see if the results were any different. You can see I'm reaching the 2 kilometer mark, and at this point the Matek is just showing some signs of noise already, whereas the ready-made RC is still perfectly clear. Let's fast forward a little bit. So I'm just reaching 3.4 kilometers now, and it's starting to get a bit worse, but it's still perfectly flyable. I'm not an expert in the causes in the different types of interference you get on your video, but I'm sure someone watching will be able to tell us what is causing this, as it's a very distinct pattern going up the screen. Again, you'll notice the ready-made RC receiver is still perfectly clear. At this point it's still flyable, but it's just not really enjoyable. So at 4.5 kilometers I just decided to turn around. I'm a big fan of the Matek gear, but I have to say I was quite disappointed with this. I was really hoping this was going to be a good alternative to taking around the tripod ground station when I want to travel light, but this just isn't performing well enough for me. Well, I hope this short comparison has been useful to some of you out there. If it has, please hit the like button, and also give me a shout if you have any questions in the comments below.